Have you ever encountered someone whose presence seems to drain your energy? Malicious people have a pattern of behavior that, if left unidentified, can wreak havoc on our lives. In this video, we're going to delve into the 7 behaviors that are often exhibited by malicious people. Knowing them is essential to protecting yourself and maintaining healthy relationships. These warning signs are crucial in avoiding emotional and psychological damage caused by toxic people. Before we dive into these behaviors, remember to subscribe to the channel for more content that enlightens, educates, and empowers. Get ready to recognize the warning signs and protect yourself from negative influences in your life. In an ideal world, all of our interactions would be with people who bring positivity and mutual growth. However, reality often presents us with a different scenario, where we encounter individuals whose behaviors can be detrimental. It's vital to know how to identify these people, as they can have a negative impact on our emotional and social lives. We're going to explore the 7 signs that you might be dealing with a bad person, signs that are often exhibited and that require our careful attention. The first sign is constant manipulation. Malicious people are masters of the art of manipulation, skillfully using it to control others for their own benefit. They are capable of distorting facts, using guilt as a weapon, and often posing as victims to gain sympathy and control. This manipulation is often so subtle and complicated that it can be difficult to detect until it's too late and you find yourself caught in their web of deception. It's a dangerous psychological game in which the bad person uses intelligence and charm to ensnare others in their traps. The second sign is a lack of genuine empathy. Malicious people have difficulty putting themselves in other people's shoes and often appear indifferent to the suffering of others. They may simulate concern when it suits them, but in reality their concern is superficial and self-oriented. This trait is particularly alarming as it reveals a coldness and disconnection from basic human emotions. This inability to form truly deep and meaningful relationships is a clear indication of a disturbed and potentially damaging character. The third sign is the constant creation of conflict. Malicious people revel in drama and discord. They instigate conflict and disagreements, often for pleasure or to divert attention from their own shortcomings. This tendency toward chaos can be extremely destructive, affecting not only the person in question, but also everyone around them. The toxic environment created by these individuals makes it difficult to maintain peace and harmony, and often leads to stressful and anxious situations for those involved. The fourth sign is a constant need for control. Malicious people feel the need to control others and the situations around them. They use manipulation, intimidation, and sometimes even seduction to maintain control. This desire for control can extend to all aspects of life, from personal decisions to the professional choices of the people around them. Difficulty accepting the autonomy of others and reacting negatively when they are unable to dominate or influence a situation are distinctive characteristics of these individuals. These 4 signs are critically indicative of the behavior of malicious people and should be observed carefully. Recognition of these patterns is the first step in protecting yourself and avoiding the emotional or psychological damage that these people can cause. However, there are 3 more signs, perhaps even more important and difficult to identify. These signs are subtle and require acute perception, but can have a profound impact on your life and your relationships. Now, we'll delve deeper into these behaviors by providing the tools necessary to identify and protect yourself from potentially harmful people in your life. Now that we've explored the first 4 signs, it's crucial to turn our attention to the remaining 3 signs that may indicate the presence of a bad person in your life. These signs are often more subtle but equally revealing and require careful observation. The 5th sign is the consistent lack of respect for boundaries. Malicious people often fail to acknowledge and respect the personal boundaries of others. They may invade your privacy, ignore your requests to be left alone, or insist on behaviors you've made clear are unacceptable. This lack of respect for boundaries is a big indicator of toxic behavior. Malicious people see boundaries as obstacles to overcome, not as lines to respect. This invasive behavior can leave a deep mark, especially in intimate or close relationships. The 6th sign is the frequent use of lies or half-truths. Malicious people often resort to lying to manipulate, deceive, or simply to create a favorable image of themselves. They may lie about things big and small with unnerving ease. Constant lying creates an unstable foundation for any type of relationship. You can never be sure what is true and what is fabricated. Malicious people may use lies to cover up their own damaging behaviors or to deflect blame from themselves. The seventh and final sign is a pattern of retaliatory or vindictive behavior. Malicious people often do not handle criticism or rejection well. Instead of accepting feedback or respecting others' decisions, they seek revenge or punishment. This behavior can manifest in subtle ways, such as spreading malicious rumors, or in more direct and damaging ways, such as sabotaging opportunities or relationships. This pattern of retaliation reveals an inability to handle frustration in a healthy way and a desire to cause harm in response to perceived slights. These three additional signs round out the list of behaviors typical of malicious people. Identifying these signs can be challenging, as malicious people are often skilled at hiding their true intentions and can be very persuasive. However, being aware of these behaviors and knowing how they manifest can help you protect yourself and keep your distance from individuals who can cause emotional or psychological harm. In addition, if you find these signs in someone close to you, be it a friend, family member, or coworker, it may be helpful to seek advice or support. Dealing with malicious people can be exhausting and even traumatic, and seeking professional help or the support of trusted people can be crucial for your own mental and emotional health. By understanding these 7 signs, you will equip yourself with knowledge and insight to navigate the complex world of human relationships. Remember that although we cannot control the behavior of others, we have the power to choose how we react and with whom we choose to spend our time. Protecting yourself from malicious people is an important step toward living a calmer, happier life. We have discovered together the telltale signs of malicious behavior and how to identify them in our everyday lives. But there is more to learn. Click on the video indicated on the screen to continue this journey of self-knowledge and protection. And if you value this knowledge, subscribe to the channel. This way, you will not miss any content that can transform the way you understand and interact with the people around you. Join us on this adventure of awareness and personal empowerment.